This is Mungo Darkmatter, and welcome to Dark Matters. Today on Dark Matters, we're going to discuss how to change game modes in Minecraft. Now, there are a few reasons why you might want to change modes in Minecraft. For example, creative mode allows you to have unlimited blocks, which is great for building really big and complex things, or things where the resources to build the blocks or the blocks themselves are very hard to get in survival mode. Survival mode is great because it adds the challenge that you have to go and collect all the resources and the blocks before you create stuff. Plus you have to deal with monsters coming after you. One example is if you wanted to create a long and tall brick wall, in survival mode it would take forever to do, because first you'd have to gather the clay, which is a fairly rare block. Then you have to bake the clay into bricks. Then you have to take the bricks and make blocks out of them before you can even start building the wall. In creative mode, you have unlimited blocks, so you would be able to start building right away, and you would have as many bricks as you needed to build the wall as long and tall as you wanted. So if you were building a map and you wanted to create a map with a city in it or a large castle, you might want to go create parts of it in creative mode, but you might want to switch over to survival mode to give yourself an extra challenge on parts of it. The other reason you may want to switch modes is you may want to create a map to share with people so they can play it in survival mode, or you may want to play it in survival mode yourself, or you may want to share it on the server. So you could create a map in creative mode and then switch it to survival mode and share it or put it up on a server. The only drawback to switching between creative and survival modes, or any modes, is you lose the ability to track achievements. So if tracking achievements is important to you, you may not be able to switch modes back and forth for whatever map you're building. But everything else should be pretty much the same. Currently, I am in creative mode, and we can prove this because I have the creative inventory right here when I hit the E key. Now when you go down to this little chest right here in creative mode, this inventory right here will move between creative and survival mode. So anything you store in here or on your bottom 9 inventory slots that appear on the hotbar will go back and forth between modes. So remember that. You can move things in between modes. You could fill up your inventory here in creative mode and then bring it back to survival mode. You can also put chests out on your map and fill them up with things from the inventory that you get from creative mode so that you can have blocks to build with. So you don't even necessarily have to build everything in creative mode. You could just bring inventory over from the creative mode for the blocks you wanted to build things with if you didn't want to spend a lot of time collecting the blocks. And then you could switch over to survival mode for building it to make it a little more challenging if you wanted monsters to come after you. Alright, now I'm going to switch over to survival mode. Now, one caveat is if you're in creative mode, you can fly. You cannot fly in survival mode. So make sure you land before you switch modes if you're in creative mode, because when you switch modes, you will fall, and if you're high enough, it will kill you. If you're not too high, it will just do damage to you. If you are killed, you will be returned to the spawn point, and that can be a real pain, particularly if you're a long distance from the spawn point. Alright, to change mode, I just type / game mode, and I can put a space there, and if I hit tab, I will toggle through the choices that I have. And this works with any command in Minecraft. So I'm going to select survival there. I'm going to hit enter. Now notice the hotbar at the bottom of the screen. You see the hearts, the hams, and the level bar appear down there, which shows you that we are in survival mode. If I hit E key to bring up my inventory. It's the survival mode inventory, and you can see that I have the 2 items that I had in my inventory in creative mode still there. I'm Mungo Darkmatter, and this has been Dark Matters, and whatever you do, enjoy playing Minecraft.